Super Black says, I can't believe. Okay, I did read that one. Sorry. Okay. Okay, you put it up there again. Okay. Okay, so let me read it again. I can't believe that there still are any intelligent human beings left who would trust Boyd with their money. Got you. I got what you were saying though. You intelligent brother. Hello, TayTay. When you confronted the guy in the blue, what did he say? Where did he say the money went? Well, when I confronted the guy in the blue, I was told, first of all, um, when the scam was revealed, we were told by the guy in the blue, oh, send an email by her to our Cathey. Send an email or to blah 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 and request your funds, right? I did that. I didn't get a response. I didn't get a response. I was told that yeah, basically I'm not getting my money. Y'all, this is okay, so this is just gonna keep, maybe I have it in the wrong. Okay, so maybe we'll try that. I knew I wasn't getting my money when I was in Mexico. I think 2 years ago. Was that 2 years ago? Or last year? I don't know. But when I was in Mexico, I did a live with the Aphrodite report, and the guy in the blue was on there, and I was like, well, the melanated Mr. Mosley, as an investor, got his money back. And Aphrodite report asked him, it's like, oh, so I don't know when the guy in the blue said this, but he said that melanated Mr. Mosley apologized. Why would you apologize and you're the investor, right? That doesn't make any sense, right? So, but I guess he wanted an apology. I'm an investor. You treated me like some side chick on, just came there like, but I wasn't one of the wise. I was an investor, the highest investor, right? So they said that in one of these webinars. Oh, in this one. Oh, Shantae Wayne. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But when I got there, you want to treat me like I'm one of your wives that's deaf, dumb, and Riri, right? Dependent on his on investors' funds, because I'm not going to say his funds, because those monies were our funds, our investment funds were being lived on every day, and there was a financial advisor from Giepa that worked for Giepa, and I met him not by coincidence. It was destined. I met him, and he said his boss and him were there for a conference, some other people, right? They were at Tamala, the resort. And I got up to have breakfast, and um the guy just started talking to me, the boss. And he was like, what brought you to the Gambia? And I was like, well, I invested into guest houses, but it was a scam and blah, 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 blah. So then the senior finance manager of Giepa, he popped up because he does audits. He looked up, me and him started talking. He was like, I just met an American. And he said, he wanted to do business with me. He was like, he wanted me to, look over his book. So we exchanged numbers. We met at the village. We had not a couple of drinks, because they don't drink alcohol. When you go out for drinks, it's just soft drinks, right? Soda, juice, whatever, right? So, and he was smart because he brought someone with him. The dude really didn't speak English. He only really spoke Mandinka, but he brought someone with him because I was a stranger, right? My crazy behind went by myself, but it's in a resorted area, so it was okay. It was okay. And he works for the government. So, long story short, I showed him the picture, and he was like, yeah, that's him. So as we started communicating, I said, well, why did he contact you? Right? I never let him see the audit, because just in case he was subpoenaed, I didn't want him to be biased, right? I wanted his mind to be free and clear, for him to not know. And that way, if he testified, he would testify in regards to his encounter with the dude in the blue. Right? So he said to me, the senior finance manager of Giepa said to me, I asked him, I said, Why did he contact you? Why do you think he contacted you?" And he was like, "Well, it seems like he was about to be audited and he wanted me to look at his books." I laughed. He said, "What's so funny?" I said, "Because that's exactly what was happening." Hmm. Oh my goodness. Miriam. Two brothers had a bloodbath today fighting and one killed the other, and that was in the Gambia. That's why when people say, we don't want Uncle Yaya back, Uncle Yaya not coming back. But Uncle Yaya had the Gambia under control. I live in America. Yes, I have a car. Um, Quasi talks in circles and use people to be the face of his business developments or promote it. That part. We're gonna get into that. You're probably talking about in the Gambia. If it is, how much is for a four-wheel truck? Okay, so I can't really get into that. And vehicles depend on who's selling it, how much they want to sell it for. Once they Stella off the hook, y'all. Um, she keep licking her leg, like her groin area, and now it has a rash. So I keep trying to get her to stop licking it, right? And she keeps licking it. So I sprayed it with something that I got from the Gambia. So hopefully she can't lick that, or she don't want to lick it because it's purple or whatever. I hope she don't lick it. If she lick it, then there's gonna be a sad video, y'all. So I don't know how much a truck will cost. I would say I'm not going to say ship a vehicle over because I bought my Cadillac from there and it was perfect. I bought it from a Gambian, right? So it depends, respect D motherland, it really depends. It depends. And you have to have a mechanic. If there are any mechanics in this live in America that's thinking about going to Africa, brother, sister, we need y'all. Y'all will get all the damn money. You hear me? All the money from the Americans, from the diasporans, from all the diasporans, all the repats, and all the Gambians. You will get all the money because we need reputable mechanics that know what the if they are doing. So yeah, that's I would say when you get there, look and don't be in a hurry to buy anything. We do a lot of window shopping. Don't be afraid to do window shopping in the Gambia. And do not let anyone push you into purchasing something that you're not ready to purchase because they don't believe in window shopping. They just believe, oh, you bought it, you want it right now. Okay. Okay. So be careful with that. He's in the Gambia. There is a court order where he wasn't supposed to leave the Gambia. Okay, so now my eyes, I feel a little blind. The light. Oh. It's gonna be me and this damn nose ring, y'all. My eyes went a little blind from the ring, from the light. So he is in the Gambia. There is a court order that he wasn't supposed to leave the Gambia. He left anyway. No respect for the law, right? Alexis, it baffles me how he talks as if he's oblivious to the fact he's the common denominator in most of the repat drama. Liz Z, that part. But that's what narcissists do. And then throw in misogynistic behavior. Y'all, I'm not even going to say there's not any psychopathic or sociopathic tendencies. Like, you have to not have a heart to do this and then just say, boop, to you, blah, blah, blah. So that's what narcissists do, Liz. That's what they do. Isn't melanated Mosley connected with the police in the States? That's probably why he got his money back. So sis, it's very interesting that you said that because I contacted him in regards to a child, a teenager being abused, right? Verbally, I don't know if physically, but definitely verbally abused. And he said to me, oh, well, they're 17 and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? But then another YouTuber told me that melanated Mosley was best friends with the mom, right? Nima Dia, and that he allegedly wanted that underage girl. So his job in the States was supposed to be saving the children. Y'all, when I tell you people are going over to the Gambia or going over to Africa and doing some wicked things, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. So the fact that he used to be police in the States, I would think that it holds some weight, especially if he's as good as he said he is or was, right? Plus, his wife dealt with domestic issues with women and she was police as well, right? So you would think that they got some weight, they got some power, right? Then why is he keeping his mouth shut? Why did he get his money back? Right? He did he get his money back because he said, "Hey, I don't know about this fraud and they exposed this, but I don't know what the conversation was." But the main $1 million questions are, why didn't he use his power that he was in the States? Because he was so quick to tell us about that at dinner at Place B, right? With his wife and this woman that he said was his sister, and they said that he's the only child. I don't know. Okay. These people be lying. So why didn't he use his power? And why is he keeping his mouth shut if he got his money back? Mr. Mosley is a former law enforcement, so I'm sure that was incentive to return his money, Miss J. I don't know. I know that they did turn down a lawyer, right? They wouldn't call that lawyer back because they knew what they were doing was wrong. So I don't know if him being former law enforcement was an incentive, but like I said, my thing is how are we talking about this African unity? And he was an investor. He was former law enforcement. He got his money back and he kept his little slick ponytail mouth shut. That's some BS. Ah, Black Heavyweight, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm going to hang in there. I appreciate you. Thank you to you. Thank you to the members of my channel. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to people that just come and watch my videos, right? I appreciate you all because this is not easy, but this is the journey that was given to me. So the cross that I have to bear, right? Respect the Motherland is asking about shipping a car. Thank you for clearing that up. Okay. All right. So she's talking about shipping a car. So shoot me an email, travelwithtaytay@gmail.com. Respect the Motherland. Thank you, Super Black, for clearing that up and making that clear for me. Respect the Motherland. Shoot me an email, travelwithtaytay@gmail.com. Let me know some specifics about the vehicle, where you live, where you want to ship it from, and things like that. Okay. And we can move on from there. If I can assist you, I will. If I can't, I will tell you I can't. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alexis, for always being a sister, a real sister. Oh, Lord Jesus. Say it again for the people in the back. Allegedly to be a. I can say that Saudi sister, Adama, I don't know if they blood sisters, but they both came from Sierra Leone. She worked at the Ghana Town property as well. Well, she told me that she walked into a room without knocking, and Art Cathey was playing with the white girl, right? And allegedly. And she said, "Oh, sorry, ma'am." And allegedly, Art Cathey was like, "Adama, what the F?" I mean, the guy that assaulted me said that he bought some of that white girl for his boss. He worked for Invest Relocate Africa, right? His boss and another YouTuber that used to hang with his boss. So y'all, okay, so I'm getting to these comments. Okay, so that's how Super Black. No, thank you. Shipping a container to Gambia. How much for a 4-wheel truck to ship in the container? Okay, so respect the motherland. I just got to that. Shoot me an email, TravelWithTayTay@gmail.com, and we can move on from there. You remember her with the braids. I did a video when I did a beach day. She was in the black, dark-skinned girl, real short cut from Sierra Leone. Told me and my friend that her dad was getting his leg amputated, right? And they needed $400. So of course, me and my friend put the money together and someone else, and we gave it to her, right? She went to Sierra Leone. Respect. That's before Each One Teach One. But look, Each One Teach One was helping before. Each One Teach One was helping. Purelistic Health and Beauty was helping before anyone even knew about it, before it even was created. And she went to Sierra Leone and then she couldn't get back. So she told one of the Invest Relocate Africa employees, Bakari. She told him, "Oh, I can't get back to the Gambia." Well, what happened to that $400? But see, the Bible talks about, okay, so I don't know if it's the Bible, but I heard something growing up about, if the money is gotten in an ill-gotten manner, then it's going to run through your pockets like water. And that's what happened. So Bakari was like, "Well, why are you trying to come back to the Gambia anyway? You was always talking bad about it." Because she got to come and trick some more for her family. Bakari, you know what she be doing. I knew it was something up with him, especially when he stopped posting. Go and tell me I didn't come to the Gambia to do videos on Americans. Solstice, we still talking about melanated mostly. I didn't come to the Gambia to do interviews on Americans. I said, "Oh, okay." I didn't really want to do the interview anyway. It was just someone that I call my big sister. "You should do it about the foundation, and he does good work." I'm like, "Yeah, y'all just look at videos. Y'all have no idea how these people really are on the ground." Yes. So they will give you their child for a cup of rice. Somebody in the Gambia tried to sell a UK guy. I think the UK guy is Gambian though. His 12-year-old niece. I mean his 12-year-old daughter. The dude was like, We were sitting at dinner and he was saying that he wanted to meet me, but like I told y'all, Nimadia was hating. And he wanted to meet me for the foundation work. I tell you, boy, these people are something else. He did get his money back, sister. He did. He did. And the fact that he kept his mouth shut is it speaks volumes of his character. Mr. Man in the Blue had a checker pass in the States. Mosley probably found out his biz and quickly returned his money. I don't know the logistics of it, but he didn't get his money until years and years later. So I don't think the driving force of him giving his money back, it could have been. It's just in my opinion. I think it was because he's a man. That's my opinion. I think it's because he's a man, and that's the reason why he got his money back, because he's a man. That's my opinion. So, because it took years for him to get his money back. Jerron Mosley. I know. I talked to him a couple times behind the scenes. I just didn't know who he was on Facebook. Okay, so yeah, yeah, y'all. Kofu. Okay, so I gotta finish these comments so I can get back to this video, y'all, because we got to go through Cathey's video. Exactly. I've been leasing my place in Nigeria since before the pandemic. Don't rush. I live in the US though. I say do it slowly. And this is what I was doing 4 years ago. Let me invest. We see people coming. I can share my skills for free, voluntarily, right? As an investor, I will be able to stay in the property for a certain period of time. I say do it slowly. Visit the place. But I tried to do it right. But I guess God said, "You need the final chapters for your book. So here you go. Deal with these two. This is going to be a page turner." got scared and left. That's all she does. She runs. That's what criminals do. Criminals do.